Rep my city, my city, my city, rep my city, rep my city, rep my city, rep my city, my city, rep my city, rep my Welcome. This is Syllable, Rep My City mixtape debuting January 2018. Welcome. The last mixtape that I had released was actually back in 2009, and I was at Bach de Bell's Hip Hop Festival at San Bernardino Amphitheater near Los Angeles, California. I was handing a mixtape to Big Crit when his bouncers knocked me to the floor. Maybe he'd been attacked recently, and it was a misunderstanding. I got up and I handed him the mixtape. And that was my last mixtape that I'd released. I actually ended up hanging out with Cypress Hill and Souls of Mischief, handing them my mixtape from that era. So it's very memorable. I ended up having a long conversation with Childish Gambino, the last mixtape that I had done. So this is the new mixtape from Syllable, entirely produced, mixed, and recorded in my studio in Austin, Texas, ATX. So welcome. Thank you for listening. I want to give shout outs to the first producer I ever had, David Atherton. I want to give shout outs to the first hip hop mentor I ever had, Zah Young. I want to give shout outs to a lot of the original Cypher crew from the Tuesday Night Cypher at the State Capitol. I want to give shout outs to a lot of the people that came through to represent not just hip hop, but the culture, not just the music of hip hop. For my next in line hip hop open mic that went on at the Hideout from back in the day in downtown Austin, Texas. I want to give shout outs to those OGs still in Austin, Texas, repping the culture for Trey Guy. I want to give shout outs to Shorty C for producing and performing amazing hip hop shows in the spirit of a native Austinite. I want to give shout outs to Dollars. I want to give shout outs to a lot of cats that have done their best to stay positive, motivated, and be a strong leader for the young kids that are still entering the scene and trying to figure out what's what. So, respect. And of course, I want to give a shout out to Mr. White for helping with the production, helping with a lot of aspects of this mixtape. So, shout out to David Levitt for some of my early hip hop you listened to. I appreciate that. And shout outs to Garrett Scott for listening to my hip hop and being highly critical of my hip hop. It has only made me better. Shout outs go to Doc Deuce for the same criticism that has made me better. And also, thanks for being such a dope MC. Welcome. Just give respect, tip my hat to anyone that has taken a moment to check out my music. I appreciate it. We're all in this together. And with that being said, we'll let the beat ride. Enjoy the music, enjoy the vibe. Syllable. Welcome, dear listeners. Thank you, Masterpiece Theater. Today we have a slight variation of the select selection, just hip-hop. You're only scared of the future, of what to do and not give it a present. That's my assessment, get it perfected, just a suggestion. What are you prepping? Be smart with the pop of the BS. Don't bother the hot for the Kleenex. I'm talking the market of D-check. I've shouted the pop with the secrets. Me next, better be tripping, take care of the business. I'm there with the bitches, I'm caring for bitches. As long as it isn't bad for business, I'm bad with the misses. If it's a numbers game, I'm a mathematician, a rap magician, abracadabra, black hat, rabbit, clapping this. I know tomorrow starts today, so I'm planning my tactics. Send up the napkin, running the planet. As soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake. Tomorrow starts today, tomorrow starts today. I know tomorrow starts today, so I'm planning my tactics. Send up the napkin, running the planet. As soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake. Tomorrow starts today, tomorrow starts today. Picking my tab, she did it. I'm glad you're happy with it. Grab the dishes, I'm at and living a golden platter. I know the cheddar I post to matter the morning after. The day's a day that's supposed to matter. I know somebody gets after answers. I study the antimatter. I broke the standard approach. Grab and wake up and hope it shattered. I broke the habits of code. The patterns of hope. It's scattered my flow. It's flooded. I'm in the zone. I know the data that hasn't been. It's over rap. I can feel the heat. The global chapter. I'm killing the beat. The whole cadaver. I'm building my dreams. Are still for me. Hoping if iTunes play it. Listen to Sil to exit the matrix. Looking at S on your playlist. I know I'll make a meal. The protege of Bill. Tell me how I ought to be. I gotta give my Oscar speech. I know tomorrow starts today, so I'm planning my tactics. Send up the napkin, running the planet. As soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake. Tomorrow starts today, tomorrow starts today. I know tomorrow starts today, so I'm planning my tactics. Send up the napkin, running the planet. As soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake, as soon as I'm awake. Tomorrow starts today, tomorrow starts today.
Zuby Music.
Every day's a good day, every day fate. Every day's a good day, every day's great.
I make my life what it could be. I make my life what it should be. I make my life what it could be. I make my life what it should be. If adversity's learning things that a lesson got me guessing. I make my life what it could be. I make my life what it should be. There I wake up and I'm laid off. Reschedule when I play golf. Counting the bills that I still got to pay. And counting the bills that I still got today. I'm filling out apps. Should have been a landmine. Blowing up replies. Got me on standby. Emailing my resume every day. That guy looks signs. Bullet points every damn line. I ain't calling uncle. Let me borrow a bundle. I got carpal tunnel and a solid computer. Then Monday get a call from recruiters. This job's my future. The SSD triage my task like a sensei she's. They talk about the J.O.B. Slack on popcorn. MJ memes. Nigga dope. My steez. So it's bye-bye to the salty days. Hello to the party place. Wine down when I want a date. Drive by you shawty place. I'm getting made. Babe, better wear my grin. Gotta be Kool-Aid. I'm a tech like J-Elect with a badass boss on the team that I stay. I'm smiling and excited and I'm smiling when I'm miming. Look, it's tight. I booked my flight this winter to Hawaiian Islands. When I spit this rap, I tip my cap to the bum by the liquor store. I lean by those bricks too, but now I'm getting more.
Every day's a good day, every day fate. Every day's a good day, every day's great.
I make my life what it could be. I make my life what it should be. I make my life what it could be. I make my life what it should be. If adversity's learning things that a lesson got me guessing. I make my life what it could be. I make my life what it should be.
Every day's a good day, every day fate. Every day's a good day, every day's great.
People ask where you're working at. You got them stacks on stacks. My guaps on lock, sales dropping it like it's hot on the track. Matter of fact, new threads, shred it like it, not in all. Super cash, I'm paid $5 more an hour. So what you do with that? You do the math. My suit is fat, the Adidas kicks and watch band. I somersault with a flip, unbreakable, Luke Cage, Netflix. I'm on the beat, I'm clutch, I keep it fleek and such because I work at Facebook, so sweet. Hunting good bees, muddy good trees, give me a crown, gonna be king, where I'm bound, gonna be blink. I'm living it up like a single guy, not an 8-fig or pigsty, and I got it with bit. I'm feeding my cribble when my friends stop by. I wake up in a good mood with the pay stubs that I see. No longer chasing paper because paper's chasing me. No shame, blame, fuss on my son, that's why we ride the bus. My poverty jail cell's already dust because I'm buying a car for us. So the mill skills could need a pharmacist for every bar of bust.
Every day's a good day, every day fake. Every day's a good day, every day's great.
I make my life with a good beat. I make my life with a should be. I make my life with a good beat. I make my life with a should be. If adversity's learning things that a lesson got me guessing. I make my life with a good beat. I make my life with a should be.
Every day's a good day, every day fake. Every day's a good day, every day's great.
Let's use this moment as a call to action for all professional athletes to educate ourselves.
We all need something, we all need something. Got mouths to feed and my feet have been pumping. No one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. If no one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. We all need something, we all need something. Got mouths to feed and my feet have been pumping. No one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. If no one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. I speak honestly, no apologies if you're offended. Admit it, patriarchy's a bitch, no pun intended. Red or blue pill, I'll take my mission to the hill. Don't pay traffic tickets, it's an admission of guilt. Listen to Will, when I'm spitting is ill. Sick as pre-existing conditions and green at the gills. You lied to the gov, it's a felony offense. Feds lie to us and it's just politics. Sign a treaty for the dumb and done and the preachy. Say after cops and precincts retreated my CD. It's that flame from Austin, but the pain ain't stopping. And the plane ain't popping with the names that we dropping. Trayvon, keep Lamont Scott, I could still bust a tail light, ain't a reason to be killed. And it keeps happening. Since your royalties and rapping, your crown weighs you down, not the right of life jacket. We all need something, we all need something. Got mouths to feed and my feet have been pumping. No one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. If no one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. We all need something, we all need something. Got mouths to feed and my feet have been pumping. No one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. If no one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. They're taking it for granted when they're faking propaganda. Want a honey pie, what we got, smooth as Santana. Flossing, I'm presidential in my presidence. So Oval Office of Fab Nice, pencil in the evidence. Put me in the tomb, I'ma rise like Jesus. Flames to my broom, I'ma rise like a phoenix. My bad, you wanted bad beats on Zan clubbing. So prepping the dumb with weapons of mass destruction. You advertise ice, flip it like a ninja turtle. Get wise in your eyes, wise rapping infomercial. You think you gotta be for white men to property. Sell crime, fill and privatize prisons properly. Market my mind, get rich as the lottery. Bank on my street cred, get wise on my poverty. Wise up, wise up, wise up. Get your eyes up, rise up, cause we all need something, we all need something. Got mouths to feed and my feet have been pumping. No one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. If no one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. We all need something, we all need something. Got mouths to feed and my feet have been pumping. No one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing. If no one's got your back, then a dollar means nothing.
Let's use this moment as a call to action for all professional athletes to educate ourselves, explore these issues, speak up, use our influence, and renounce all violence. And most importantly, go back to our communities, invest our time, our resources, help rebuild them, help strengthen them, help change them. We all have to do better.
I just feel like nothing. I just feel like nothing. I just feel like nothing. I just feel like nothing.
I ain't got a pattern on patience, my bad if I'm mad with the waiting. Can the debating, bad for the ratings. Rap on rap, get that's amazing. Pop bandana, any shake and said. Goddamn, that cracker mixtape is dead. Like line and chuck, when I lie to the cops. Got riders blocked when I tried to duck. Where's my coat? Let me hang it up. Ain't got a flow to the bang of the club. I get mad to dust, cause I'm mad as fuck. Booed off stage till my track is up. But I'm tighter in the block. Leader with the heater when the cypher gets hot. Burn never take when you heard when the bait. Make it flip me the bird and he turns in his grave.
I just feel like nothing. 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 I just feel like nothing.
So frustrated, like I'm never gonna make it. Bought new denim, but the glory got faded. Spent that money when I should have been saving. Felt so bad when I missed that payment. Looked inside, but the spot is vacant. Zero balance on that statement. Everything you own, they take it. Reduce you to a vagrant. But I'm still at it when you focus on the outcome. Situations don't matter, the man had to get into it quick now. The bag's fatter, hitting the glass ceiling at full speed, leaving it crack shattered. But it seems the game is unflattered. Or would they rather see me laid in the streets with my brain scattered, beating with my clothes torn and tattered.
I just feel like nothing. 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 I just feel like nothing.
Check yourself to wreck yourself. Just a little fresh. Ish off the shelf. Yeah, I'm doing well. Check. One, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. The room in the elevator, but I got my foot in. Later alligator, the proof is in the pudding. I'ma tip the game in my favor, flow built in. Shooting straight is an arrow, no tilting. The room in the elevator, but I got my foot in. Later alligator, the proof is in the pudding. I'ma tip the game in my favor, flow built in. Shooting straight is an arrow, no tilting. I define righteousness with defined writer's script. The right light is lit for the tight cipher spit. If you build a statue of silk, I won't admire it. Fire spit, lightning quick, designing my enlightenment. Life's a boxing match, we all in the ring of something. After hard knocks, you learn how to box and weave punches. So I'ma dance around karma in a circle. My life story is a Dharma bums and commercial, and every moment is precious like a medal. Stay go pony boy, no I won't settle. Listen, you have my permission to be mad, but I'm hitting brain synapses like fists on a speed bag. I'm a soldier in life, even if you don't see tags. You don't know what I survived to get where I be at. Believe that or not, I'ma do me flawless. And fuck caller ID, always know who's calling. Room in the elevator, but I got my foot in. Later alligator, the proof is in the pudding. I'ma tip the game in my favor, flow built in. Shooting straight as an arrow, no tilting. The room in the elevator, but I put my foot in. Later alligator, the proof is in the pudding. I'ma tip the game in my favor, flow built in. Shooting straight as an arrow, no tilting. I think it escapes most people's perception. Everybody's distracted by this latest election. That every single second is a mechanism for change, decided in the aftermath of actions arranged. I bet on me, that's a money bag guarantee. Cause even if I lose, I'm still pocketing the fee. The pattern behavior from the past is set at the scene. You don't know that you control but what's embedded in your genes. So breaking bad habits, that's what matters to me. Stepping off stage, signing autographs after my speech. If my words taught you a lot, you're not indebted to me. I got his verse unlocked, and where I'm headed is the key. Look, we all gotta hustle to eat, so buckle in your seat. Sidestepping left hooks, I'll shuffle with my feet. Just because we both in the ring don't mean to be opponents. Float like a butterfly, sting like a hornet. I'm in the elevator, but I got my foot in. Later alligator, the proof is in the pudding. I'ma tip the game in my favorite flow built in. Shooting straight as an arrow, no tilting. No room in the elevator, but I put my foot in. Later alligator, the proof is in the pudding. I'ma tip the game in my favorite flow built in. Shooting straight as an arrow, no tilting.
He stands up, and the faces come into view. A couple of white-haired men and a contemporary who looks like Steve McQueen. You shake hands, and Steve McQueen gets a look at your watch. We hear the first words. Is that Swiss? Is that Swiss? Is that Swiss? Is that
Class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Saw you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys. Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Saw you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys. I like wearing analog, no digital. The Apple Watch into my peripheral. When everyone is looking at these as an improvement, I like the kind wanna wear Swiss movements. If not, it's a pseudo flies. On my wrist you're gonna find Hugo Boss. I started with a Seiko, Draco. Got it from my mom on eBay, PayPal. Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Saw you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys. Yeah, class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Saw you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys. It ain't like me coming from the psyche that I'm gonna be, fam, gonna be icy. I can wear white beaters or colored socks, dirty white croquettes, hair messy in spots. Affordable or not, I'm wearing my watch, preparing my plot, stare with a Vasky eye. For my style, they get just so suitable. Tick march to those Roman numerals. Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Are you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys? Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Are you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys? Ones and zeros around the swerve. A picture's worth 1,000 words. I'm just thinking of the function, fool. Phones don't keep you punctual. Just another roadblock, road stop. Pulling at your phone all the time, faux pas. I'd rather look down at my own watch. No blindness or look at the numbers of those dots. Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Are you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys? Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. Are you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys? You can slow clap with no class, but I know map with my chronograph. And if I got a girl to get the mood to raging, at least I can check my timepiece, moon phases. Where we at, I can keep track. I don't need a messenger app. Classic ass southern rap like Bun B. Got a nice timepiece and my cufflinks. Cause Class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. All you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys. Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. All you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys. When it comes to simplicity and eloquence, digital's irrelevant, analog's elegant. Being embarrassed ain't part of the bargain. I ain't wearing generic shit from Target, which ain't a heirloom passed down dutiful. Looking at the gears up a gear so beautiful. Sundials to stars above the sea. My watch is part of my legacy. Class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. I get sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys. Cause class and style with these when I'm strapping on my wrist piece. All you sporting rollies like me when I'm playing black and white keys.
Is that Swiss? Is that Swiss? Now we're in color. And it's a little interview for the two of them while the other men work, outlining the benefits of this watch. It is Swiss. It is accurate. It is the height of design and technology. Accutron. It's not a timepiece. It's a conversation piece.
Wow, Freddie. That's a home run.
I'm just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city. I'm just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city.
Put it down for my city, so pretty like Mayweather. Fresher than new leather, want them to do better. I'm talking whoever, rocking the mic with my homie from the east side. He was born in these streets, ATX true veteran, serving the music in a steady regiment. I came from out of town, but the locals showed me love. We moved around a lot, that was part of growing up. Before I knew enough to hold it down on my own, these are the places I call home. But things always keep changing, can't keep well enough alone. Now it's all about living in the towers, money and the power. The dreams become powder, but I found myself on a different wave. Put the mic to the crowd and everybody say, rep my city.
I'm just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city. I'm just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city. As a larva, my middle schools were Henry, then Porter. At Garza, I was homeless but gave a hobo my last quarter. I wished him a better fate, and now I got cheddar today. And I told my fam tomorrow's better than yesterday. I was speeding while my DL suspended pending charges. But how you gonna stop me on the path as an ascended artist? The unintended consequences of many generations. The last action hero of Austin before any gentrification. Before it became the most popular city in the nation. Before Ratchet was a household term in conversations. I stay sincere, keep the vibe here, want a dedication. Like impoverished kids in college overcame low expectations. On your next fail, press pause, I excel solutions. If hip-hop's a temple, success my next contribution. Titled The One Who Was Chosen, top of the totem. Entering each scene with a pop of explosions. Just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city. I'm just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city. If you haven't seen ladies in bikinis holding Jim Beam or paid your tab at the pedicab, you haven't been to 6th Street. Deep convos of new strangers at the food trailer. Austin's the next big thing. Read the newspapers.
So where you from, you gotta rep it. I'm putting Harvey World on a record with a K3 perspective and a champagne objective. On Florida Ave, under the act, that's to be expected. We're building a collective, holding it down, and they gotta accept it. Every word, every phrase is carefully selected. Not seeking the fame, we just wanna be respected. And P.S. we hate the president elected. Whose city? My city. Whose city? Yo city. Whose city? My city. Whose city? Yo city. Whose city? My city. Whose city? Yo city. Whose city? My city. Whose city? Yo city.
Just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city. I'm just putting it down for my city. I'm just putting it down so pretty. Represent my city. Represent my city.
Short bus rappers. Special ed rappers. 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 Short bus rappers. Special ed rappers.
Welcome to my song. I hope you like what I say. Just a little real talk and be on your way. It was Halloween night with no heroes in sight. I was at the Love Goat 2015. I see them fake ass fools, they really reppin' my city. And if you're two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. They ass getting jelly for what they saying out loud because of all of the shit that's been spraying out of their mouths. I pondered what their birth certificate had to be, an apology letter for the condom factory. I called this an abuse of the use of music. I knew we had a problem like it was news to Houston. They rapping over vocals, acting like skills audible, but still implausible, being skills impossible because, I mean, it's obvious. They just hobbyists fucking up the showtimes because they got a captive audience.
Short bus rappers. Special ed rappers. Short bus rappers. Special ed rappers. Short bus rappers.
I stood at a mile that day to see my friends play, and they didn't let them on stage. And well, anyways, their weak-ass lyrics shouldn't have been a school, brother, when they whole set could have been a Ja Rule cover. Your pre-recorded verse makes you a bitch alone when the live version don't even match in the pitch and tone. It's sad when I see shows as bad as Shaq's free throw and stop acting like Monopoly Money. You see notes? I'll shove you off stage and flow better than your writtens, and your fans turn to my fans the letters that I'm spitting. You why Nas said hip-hop is dead, no kindness is that. No one cares about you, like snow blindness and cats. And the bartender, man, she was a bitch too, ain't no doubt. But I got class and my raps have been taking them out. I hire Clint Eastwood with a hitman that died beautifully, and Morgan Freeman will narrate the eulogy.
Short bus rappers. Special ed rappers. 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 Short bus rappers. Special ed rappers.
finish the pain. The future pen in my name, I'm spitting propane. Nice as Venice in May. Hell, it was the dang game. I rid of the mainframe. I'm chasing the cheese, but I'm back in the maze. I'm making some G's and I'm packing the place. Gums hitting home runs, even in the batting cage. And back in the day, I sat up and gazed, asking why to the sky when I came of age. Rip off the band-aids and the lights on, play an eye of the tiger, get my chops on, chillin', bragging on my skills. Granted, keep it real, like scarecrow sills, outstanding in this field. Living a broad timeline, now it's my time. Hands feel like Wi-Fi, side from the side eye. I ain't having it like Cabernet, B-signs now. It's time to define who I am right now. Memories of the past, let me change for the future. If life's a bitch, now she's my life too. The change for the future. Memories of the past, let me change for the future. I'll measure wins ain't with the same ruler. Memories of the past, let me change for the future. If life's a symphony, my soul's a producer, hearing sounds of a golden future. So pure and stupid, that was how I felt, to reinventing myself, shelter to the citadel. Inherited habits was my inner saboteur. At the time unaware what I was battling for. Mom was only there when I was already grown, and dad tried to kill me, then refused to be known. The friends that I hurt would never know that I changed. Doesn't make a difference now, it's back in the day. It's a wonder that I felt this from a younger age, and that I get my shit together one of these days. I wasn't scared of failure, I was scared of success. I listened to my elders, but who did they elect? I never knew my lane, but won't catch an F now. I get it where you fit in the drive to F out. I'm just glad life there, we ain't trying to murder me. I know who I am now with absolute certainty. Memories of the past, let me change for the future. If life's a bitch, now she's my life too. The change for the future. Memories of the past, let me change for the future. I'll measure wins ain't with the same ruler. Memories of the past, let me change for the future. If life's a symphony, my soul's a producer, hearing sounds of a golden future. You know, we all come from different backgrounds, different realities, different events that have shaped our perception of reality. We all have this Venn diagram of intersecting spheres of our life, our experiences, our perspective. The thought that she thinks of me brings me pleasure, and whether or not she needs me to even niggas better. On a golden beach, smile like it's Mona Lisa. So my drink got a solar tea, sweet as bubbly and patterns and then by wind sand scatters. Under many suns, 161. And golden mean data, see the chatter all day. Drinking lattes, false laughter, and I'm blasé. Time frozen pause play, see the girl in cosplay and Bill Cosby. I wonder how much of it is true. The scene says you're guilty as soon as you're accused. Excuse me, Your Honor, cause the court is in session. I know this track is hot because the jury said it. It's just including I'm the new president elected, cause everyone's affected. Here's a fresh perspective, new eyes with an angle. Wait to set for my bagel, cream cheese. If I'm able, put the plate upon my table. A bag of Doritos line, it was Frappuccino. Diamond and mocha, never told her that I'm Steve Seagal, cause I'm not really certain. You see, pull back the curtain, got a peek at my purpose. Legend larger than the urban. Skipping rings of status, sipping tea with crackers. With my kingly flap, exporting rolls of Paralandra. Untampered with and hammers, it's my MO's meditation. Did you get the memo? RSVP for innovation. Salutations on the other side of it. Dead gifted with the info from my near-death experience. My gnosis undefined, so precocious one of kind. Each second is unique right now, one of a kind. I'm kinda watching, I'm through the window. If hip-hop is dead, I wonder who is the widow. Starbucks, she's at the till, handing me receipt for bills. At my window, see that show, eating heated bills. The fish with compliments, and shifting on the condiments. I ponder the solution tracks on different continents. And this is Cheryl Kids, revel in his Dr. Pepper. Dexter Ness, I'm out there in the Akashic Book of Records and abdicating membership of condescending abyss. And in the next, I'm in the lotus, holding my intuition sense. Collective unconscious, holds many answers. My flawless questions bar this, like many panthers. Crafts and tiger hidden rapping. Write these lines on many napkins. A hobo outside gets a quarter, and then he dances. Any chance it's another me, the streets are mothering. More than public service, I reflect on my heroes and where my feet go. Gratitude for clean clothes. I know my purpose, as far as what my calling is. My soul plays the ringtone for all of it. I gotta get more than I take and learn from my mistakes. No awards reported for my goody acts. More applause or revoir for my fortune cookie rap.
24-hour news opinion propaganda delivery system. Where do you come up with this stuff?
It's actually quite easy when you feel it. You got to feel it in your soul, you know. You got to really just lay it out.
Scientist thing has been fact-checked multiple times. It gets 4 Pinocchio, so that's wrong. Second of all, in the last 17 years, there's 0 global warming.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
And they're giving Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news in a styrofoam cup. Fake news, she injected in her butt, blow it up. Explosion of the corrupt, changes of opinion abrupt, making headlines to turn a buck. Political interests run amok, and proxy wars to keep the poor outclassed and stuck. Another nip tuck, while major corporation job is shut. Got the man in the middle playing cuck, and I ain't saying it. You know we getting what? Is this really what the people ask for? U.S. citizens can enter their country with a passport. $9.99 for imaginary forks, but the numbers flip come to report. Can't keep the story straight, so they keep the story short. Always going to Conway before I trust fake news. I'd rather rock Fashion by Kanye.
Jesus was a white man too, but you know, it's like, as is Santa. I just want the kids watching to know that. Yeah. But my point is,
fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
On Benghazi emails.
A fist bump, a pound, a terrorist fist jab.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
The news seeing things as well as Helen Keller. It's like Chris Brown, boss of a battered women's shelter, calling common violent rap as a prime example. It's like Windows calling 1-800-MY-APPLE. They beat around the bush so much you think they was jackals, spreading locker room rumors, but no one asked you. Debating, swimming up the creek without a single paddle, arguing independence like old ladies at a bingo raffle. Pop-up boxes, America's new addiction. The PhD program for doctored opinions, majored in fiction. Online Dr. Phil's forgot to mention nothing's real till photoshopped in a picture. The gov hires trolls to babble misinformation to prevent us from having rational conversations. Just because you hear someone tweet about it doesn't mean you don't gotta research and read about it.
We're creating jobs. Good, high-paying jobs for the American citizens.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
We hope you depend on us for the truth, because we're going to report the situation in Iraq without an agenda or any ideological prejudice.
Fake news. Fake news.
Today, news business is geared toward entertainment. It's geared toward, in some cases, propaganda. It's geared toward, ultimately, the bottom line of a big corporation that owns the station, that owns the news operation.
It's called the news business for a reason. It is news, but it's a business.
They don't like to spend money doing serious stories. They like to do cheap, easy stories that will get a gut reaction.
The thing I think that distresses me more than anything else is that a lot of the news content is not coming straight out of the newsroom, particularly in television, but out of the promotion department.
It's expensive to spend time exploring the issues. It's cheap, and everything now is a question of money.
Conspiracy bigger and more secret than the Manhattan Project, more odious and far-reaching.
Even though my son said he couldn't breathe 11 times. 11 times he said he couldn't breathe. My son said he couldn't breathe 11 times. 11 times he said he couldn't breathe.
Trust in the fuzz, no doubt it's overrated. They ignored Brown versus Board of Education. And you wonder why Malcolm was assassinated. And you wonder why we outside demonstrating. Nazi Mike Brown's killers free, keep murdering. Police keep perjuring. Army taking Ferguson. The day the jury answers, swayed by propaganda. They say it's okay for cops to choke a man with asthma. Where's the justice? Eric Garner's mother can't find it. Ramsey poured a poison, and cause he felt him dying. Attributes after justice system bleeding dagger, protesting deep matter. Thousands in the streets gather. Fox News subliminals, victims are the criminals. Well, if you're not white, that's right, it's set in intervals. Gunshots at church bells, new religion happened. Next year it's tattered tears in Kevlar's fashion. But wait, it's filler time, should've said it's Miller time. Then I'd have it hit us at a politics and iller rhymes. Collecting Sharpies in France, gum and sweat the party. The world cries on my shoulders, yes, we shally. Trust in the fuzz, no doubt it's overrated. They ignored Brown versus Board of Education. And you wonder why Malcolm was assassinated. And you wonder why we outside demonstrated. Trust in the fuzz, no doubt it's overrated. They ignored Brown versus Board of Education. And you wonder why Malcolm was assassinated. And you wonder why we outside demonstrated. In Austin, police are so mean that it seems bizarre. Nathaniel Sanders Jr. shot while asleep in his car. What's the matter? These days we got another factor. You change your Facebook status, or was it Russian hackers? Seems like Trump voters rather sympathize with Nazis than minimize the bodies killed by racists in the lobby. But embedded prejudice, such an evident snafu. Even universities take down Confederate statues. Mass shooting by loners, they just getting bolder. I blame the CIA as a result of MK Ultra. Hurdles for all the poor, chopper circle Baltimore. Cops get paid vacay for breaking Freddie Gray's spinal cord. And this ain't relevant? What if your relative dies? Do what's right, it's done believing intelligent lies. Now humanity's made, but money in your wallet. Wall Street plantation slaves are all economic. Trust in the fuzz, no doubt it's overrated. They ignored Brown versus Board of Education. And you wonder why Malcolm was assassinated. And you wonder why we outside demonstrated. Trust in the fuzz, no doubt it's overrated. They ignored Brown versus Board of Education. And you wonder why Malcolm was assassinated. And you wonder why we outside demonstrated.
These officers, well, they deserve to be prosecuted. They treated my husband like an animal, and I think that they give animals more respect than they give humans. Because, as you know, at the grand jury, we didn't receive justice. Even though my son said he couldn't breathe 11 times. 11 times he said he couldn't breathe. And they chose not to indict. Where is the justice?
In a state of perpetual war, to create problem, reaction, solution scenarios to distract, enrage, and enslave American citizens at home, with tools like the Patriot Act and the National Defense Authorization Act, which abridge the Constitution in the name of national security. The militarization of police forces in cities across the U.S., the building of prison camps by the Federal Emergency Management Agency with no stated purpose, the corporate takeover of food and agriculture, pharmaceuticals and healthcare, even the military in clandestine agendas to fatten, dull, sicken, and control a populace already consumed by consumerism.
And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
A government that taps your phone, collects your data, and monitors your whereabouts with impunity. A government preparing to use that data against you when it strikes. And the final takeover begins.
The takeover of America.
These are the misguided reflections of a man who didn't use discretion. And you know where I'm going so you can feel the resting. So I married the game cause money was my best man. Jetting to the paper just to get a piece of the essence. So I'm vibing to the groove and then the fader started to move. Until I hit the double XL, I didn't plan to lose. Thought I had control, less screws and things took a turn for the worse. I got the bad news, that's when a nigga grabbed my mom's. That fool almost got chopped and screwed. R.I.P. to that DJ from Houston. I had to slow down my movement. After the pose raided the spot, that was the only conclusion. Was the source of this is my own delusion. 5 mics wouldn't be enough to say the things I need to tie up all the loose ends. Chilling with some new friends, wish I still had the old ones. With my nigga Fat Doobie around in the world with no one.
Yesterday I was 16. I don't even know what happened. Seemed like tomorrow would never come. It would never come. I don't even know what happened.
Life is moving so fast, I almost forgot about the past. Where do we go from here?
The If I had a crib so big you wouldn't know what to put in it. Get a guap should make you happy, shouldn't it? A nice watch don't tell me when I lose control. What good is it to gain the world but lose your soul? If you catching feelings, others make fun of you. Rappers loving BMWs, go to BBWs. The smart as a blind man walking with a Walkman on. What do you auction off when your stock options are gone? They turn the lights off, credit cards decline. You got a new suit and your car stops on a dime. Is my mug door being great? Tell her today I'm baking bigger. Life changes fast like faces of Renee Zellweger. Never metrosexual with excessive accessories, but I ain't got a butler that's so busy dressing me. Still got warrants out, don't worry about they arresting me. I just hope I'm worth it, others invest in me. Yesterday I was 16. I don't even know what happened. Seemed like tomorrow would never come. It would never come. I don't even know what happened.
Life is moving so fast, I almost forgot about the past. Where do we go from here?
What happened? What happened to the good old days when I was teenage?
What happened? What happened to the good old days when I was teenage? What happened? What happened to the good old days when I was teenage? What happened? What happened to the good old days when I was teenage? What happened? What happened?
Filled with confidence, I'm filled with gratitude. I changed my life when I changed my attitude. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood.
Good day to you, sir. I'm paid to concur, making only 8 an hour, and I can't make an error. But I really gotta ask, am I wearing a mask? Tossing quarters that I bummed, is carrying some bags. What's his backstory? An unbearable past? I look him in the eye, not embarrassed to ask, cause I remember living in a cardboard box, get a dinner from a dumpster in that parking lot. I never panhandle, too much pride for that. Doing odd jobs, paper that I tried to sack. I didn't need a savior. 3 years later, deuces that I show through. See you later, didn't change my behavior. I became a hater, had to learn a lot more. If I was kind to my neighbors, I justified it all, cause life is hard knock. The door was always there, I never tried the lock.
I'm filled with confidence, I'm filled with gratitude. I changed my life when I changed my attitude. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood.
Now I'm a Facebook tech for code on computers. Can't forget I went from hobo to an entrepreneur. And I'm writing a book about surviving the streets. I don't smoke weed, but I breathe life into my dreams. And I gotta clear the clouds that appeared in my brow. Brainstorming thoughts out loud in the here now. I got a vision board for what I'd like to achieve. Lakefront property in a sailboat on the sea. Rolex President's watch and Bentley GT. Cruising down the street of women screaming, who's he? It's a thing of beauty indeed, but who I become is how I truly succeed. It was easy being bitter, but I had to consider everyone struggled to them, well it seems a bit bigger. So I gotta respect where everyone is coming from, where they got the teeth and grew up from.
Filled with confidence, I'm filled with gratitude. I changed my life when I changed my attitude. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood. And it's this incredible revelation that you come to when you start to really look at your life honestly, look at yourself honestly, look at your friends and family honestly, and you begin to see and realize that there was so much more that you could do, right? But it's not just this bittersweet message in the bottle from your future self to your present self. This is right now. This is a realization that you have so much power right now to enjoy life and to help others enjoy being around you in their life by the attitude that you take in life. And then you come to realize that now, no matter what happens, you determine your path, you determine who you are, and then you know you're
filled with confidence, I'm filled with gratitude. I changed my life when I changed my attitude. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood. You wanna change your mind, you gotta change your tune. You wanna change your life, you gotta change your mood.
Breezy Beats Production.
Can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't stop the pain, but I can choose where to dwell. I can't control the world, but I control myself. I'm juggling struggles to balance, like Potter and moguls and talent. Learning my soul, personal growth, my journey to hold, that's the challenge. I know I'm still facing demons, the demons are thinking themselves is beaten. But I defeated the self-destructive habits and patterns that I was stuck with. I was touching a moody, right? But life has shown me just beauty, right? It's to me the next edition, working my mission, no sweat, I glisten. I know I control the mistakes, got a hell of a wreck in my fate. But I'm spot checking the mess of the say, cause I project the path you take. I have faith in the goodness of others. I pick up my iPhone, I'm calling my mother. It's not just talking up goals you believe in, it's walking the steps to achieve them. Rep my city with a everyday thing, gotta get my business in the 2018. Rep my city with a glitter stay clean, rep my city with a many great dreams. Manage what I expect from fans, so what is a bond and I learn to forgive. Instead of demanding a change apart, I embrace fam for the already are. How many setbacks add up the number, but how I apply so fast to recover. And that's the truth, cause the truth is can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't stop the pain, but I can choose where to dwell. I can't control the world, but I control myself. Can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't stop the pain, but I can choose where to dwell. I can't control the world, but I control myself. Lost a job that paid me less, and I got a job with them Jay-Z checks. Lay in bed, counting blessings at night. My aura projecting the essence of light. Should I harden my heart to survive? If I'm dead inside, that I really survive. My scent is sharp in the Faustian bargains. Where to decide, the seeds in the gardens. Gonna be rich, getting the wealth. But if getting this way was forgetting myself, rather be broke with a lot of respect. Rather be broke with a lot of respect. This year, I'm also making a promise. The longer fight of a baby mama. To telling my son that I'm sorry that I can't afford it. I've already exploited and wow, I know I'll be making my money right now. It's crazy, maybe I'm brilliant, buying a Porsche and getting the millions, but till then I'm legging the bricks of the building. And real wealth, staying resilient, be real with myself, real with my kin. Make a mistake, won't make it again. Make more connects, less burning the bridge. Eating better and talking to friends. Exercise more than a walk to the fridge. This is my year to reflect. Getting my dash, but giving respect. You get what you give, add up the rest. Carrots the currency, and I'm cashing that check. Can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't control the world, but I control myself. I can't stop the pain, but I can choose where to dwell. I can't control the world, but I control myself. This is my year to review. No more excuses, no more delays. So keeping the promise I made, I'm building the future. Started today, this is my year to review. No more excuses, no more delays. I'm keeping the promise that I made, I'm building the future. Started today.
I mean, it was cool at first, you know, rapping about nothing. But then like what happened was, the people, they started to say things that made sense. I was like, get out of here. It was crazy to me, man. They were reading, looking at my lyrics, realizing the topics of my raps. It wasn't just nothing, no? It wasn't just filler, no? Rep My City was a fun project. I'm barely lucid here, standing one sock on, 12 hours, haven't eaten, haven't done anything but work on this album, producing it in my home studio in Austin, Texas, ATX 512. But it's a good project. It was fun to do. And we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. A lot of cool artists. A lot of cool new music. And as always, I celebrate hip-hop, not just as a music. I celebrate hip-hop as a culture, a community, giving voice to the voiceless, a way to cope with this world, make it livable, believable, breathable, seeable, beable. Got a great new project coming out. Keep your ear to the ground. The newest thing from Syllable coming out, more of a magnum opus type project, is gonna be the beauty of now. It's more of an album, less of a mixtape. It's a catalog, a journey if you will. From birth to homelessness to ACC, University of Texas, to getting a job at Facebook. It's going to be interesting. It's not just about work, school, friends. It's about my journey for how my perspective has evolved in response to external stimuli and internal stimuli. So keep your ear to the ground. Beauty of the Now is coming out soon. Shout outs to everyone who's helped me along the way, whether it's by challenging me, forcing me to ask more for myself, or through compassion, kindness, and gratitude. We can all make this world a better place.